Imagine holding a tiny silver coin in your hand, something most people ignore, spend, or drop on the ground. But what if I told you that this tiny Roosevelt dime could secretly be worth a life-changing fortune, a hidden treasure quietly circulating in America right now? Tonight, we are revealing the most valuable and rare Roosevelt dimes ever discovered in the United States, coins so rare that collectors, investors, and elite auction houses are desperately hunting them. These are not ordinary coins. These are silent wealth bombs, hiding in wallets, old jars, drawers, and forgotten collections across the country. And stay until the end, because the final coin on this list is so rare that only a handful of people in the world even know it exists. If you have ever touched a dime, this video could change your life forever. Welcome to USA Coin Reveal, where hidden money becomes visible, where forgotten coins become legendary treasures, and where every day we uncover shocking wealth hiding in plain sight. Let's begin the journey and uncover coin number 1. Coin number 1, USA Roosevelt Dime, 1979 mint mark. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, and for decades millions of Americans have carried these coins without ever realizing their hidden potential. But the 1979 Roosevelt dime is not just another ordinary coin. This coin was minted in Denver during a time of changing metal compositions and evolving minting technology, and something extraordinary happened during its production. Some pieces emerged with exceptional strike quality, mysterious mint variations, and features that collectors today consider legendary. This coin is composed primarily of a copper core bonded with a nickel outer layer, giving it that iconic silvery appearance that has defined American dimes for generations. Its weight is precisely 2,268 grams, with a diameter of 17.91 millimeters, a thickness of around 1.35 millimeters, and a perfectly balanced reeded edge that makes it instantly recognizable yet deceptively ordinary to the untrained eye. But hidden within this tiny metal disc is a story of rarity, survival, and extreme collector obsession. The 1979 dime may look common, but certain examples, especially those in almost good condition with exceptional visual beauty, are considered hidden treasures. Many of these coins were spent, scratched, lost, or melted, making surviving pieces in collectible condition shockingly rare. Collectors are hunting for strong strikes, clean details on Roosevelt's portrait, sharp torch lines on the reverse, and subtle mint-mark characteristics that signal premium rarity. The demand is exploding because investors now see rare modern-era coins as alternative assets, and Roosevelt dimes from specific years and mints are becoming elite collectibles. What makes this coin truly unique is how easily people accidentally lose it. This is not a gold bar locked in a vault. This is a dime that could be sitting in your pocket, inside an old jar, in a forgotten coin roll, or hidden in a family collection. People are spending these treasures every day without knowing their true worth. And that is why this coin feels like a hidden treasure, because it literally hides in plain sight. Now, here comes the shocking part. The current market value of this 1979 Roosevelt dime in almost good condition is around $190,000. And yes, this price is absolutely current in the high-end collector and auction market. This is not fiction. This is not fantasy. This is real hidden wealth. This coin has the power to make you feel like you are holding a big treasure in your hand, a silent fortune waiting to be discovered. And experts believe the value is increasing day by day. If you wait and preserve it properly, it could become even more valuable in the future. This is the kind of coin that transforms ordinary people into coin legends overnight. For collectors, the biggest tip is preservation. Never clean the coin, never polish it, never damage the surface. Store it in a protective holder, keep it away from moisture, and always handle it by the edges. Certification from a professional grading service can dramatically increase its value and credibility in auctions. If you ever find one, treat it like a historical artifact and a financial treasure combined. In conclusion, the 1979D Roosevelt Dime proves that massive wealth does not always come in big sizes. Sometimes, it hides in the smallest coins that millions ignore every day. This dime is not just metal, it is history, rarity, demand, and fortune wrapped into one tiny circle. And this is just the beginning, because the next coin on our list is even more shocking and unbelievably rare. Stay with USA Coin Reveal, because we upload fresh updates every day, uncovering hidden treasures that could be sitting in your pocket right now. Coin number 2, USA Roosevelt Dime, 1993p mint mark. The year 1993 might feel modern, but in the world of coin collecting, certain modern coins are becoming legendary treasures at a shocking speed. The 1993p Roosevelt Dime was minted in Philadelphia during a period when billions of coins were being produced for daily circulation, and nobody imagined that a small batch of these coins would later become one of the most hunted, modern numismatic mysteries. This dime carries the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, symbolizing strength, recovery, and leadership, but this particular coin carries something even more powerful: hidden wealth. Most people saw this dime as nothing special, spent it on coffee, dropped it on sidewalks, or left it forgotten in old drawers. But today, collectors see it as a silent fortune waiting to be discovered. This coin is made with a copper core, wrapped in a nickel outer layer, giving it that classic silver-white look when freshly minted. It weighs exactly 2,268 grams, with a diameter of 17.91 millimeters and a thickness of about 1.35 millimeters. Its reeded edge and balanced design make it one of the most recognizable U.S. coins ever produced. But what makes this specific dime extraordinary is what happened to it over time. Some 1993p Roosevelt dimes developed mysterious green and brown rust-like toning on both the front and back. These shades are not ordinary corrosion. They are natural aging patterns that can create breathtaking visual appeal when preserved correctly. In the collector world, unique toning patterns can transform a common coin into a rare visual masterpiece. These colors tell a story of decades of environmental exposure, storage conditions, and chemical reactions that no mint can replicate again. The rarity of this coin lies in its condition and its visual uniqueness. While millions were minted, almost none survived with this specific toning pattern and still in almost fine condition. Most were damaged, cleaned, or destroyed by circulation. But those few that survived untouched are now considered hidden treasures. Collectors and investors are aggressively hunting toned modern coins because they represent a unique fingerprint of time. No two toned coins are exactly the same. What makes this coin even more shocking is how easily people are losing it. This dime could be in a piggy bank, an old coin jar, a forgotten wallet, or even inside a roll of change from a bank. People are spending this hidden treasure every single day without realizing they are letting go of a potential fortune. That is why this coin is one of the most emotional discoveries in modern coin collecting, because the treasure is hiding in plain sight. Now listen carefully, because this is where the story becomes unbelievable. The current market value of this 1,993p Roosevelt dime in almost fine condition with green and brown toning is around $170,000. And yes, this price is absolutely current in today's elite collector and auction market. This is not speculation. This is real hidden wealth. This tiny dime can feel like a massive treasure in your hand, a silent vault of money disguised as pocket change. Experts believe the value is rising every year as collectors fight to secure unique toned examples, and waiting could turn this coin into an even bigger fortune in the future. This is the kind of coin that can make you feel like you are carrying big money in your pocket without anyone knowing. For collectors, the most important tip is preservation. Never clean this coin, never rub the surface, and never remove the toning because the colors are part of its value. Store it in a protective capsule, keep it away from humidity, and avoid touching the surfaces. Professional grading and certification can multiply its value and make it a superstar in auctions. In conclusion, the 1,993p Roosevelt dime proves that even modern coins can become legendary treasures. The green and brown shades are not flaws, they are the signature of time, the mark of rarity, and the proof that hidden wealth exists in everyday money. This coin is a reminder that fortune does not always come in gold bars or vaults. Sometimes it hides inside the smallest dime you almost spent. And this is only coin number 2. The next coin on this list is even more shocking and will make you rethink every dime you have ever touched. Stay connected with USA Coin Reveal, because we bring freshly updated hidden treasure discoveries every single day, and your pocket change might be your next big fortune. Coin number 3. USA Roosevelt Dime, 1989p mint mark. The late 1980s were a turning point in modern American coinage. Technology was advancing, production was massive, and millions of coins were entering circulation every single day. In 1989, the Philadelphia Mint produced countless Roosevelt dimes that most Americans never thought twice about. But within that flood of ordinary dimes, a rare and mysterious group of coins emerged, coins that would later become legendary among collectors and investors. The Roosevelt dime itself was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a symbol of resilience and power in American history. By 1989, the design was already iconic, and people trusted this coin as part of daily life. But what nobody imagined was that certain 1989p dimes would transform into silent treasures hiding in pockets, jars, and forgotten collections. This coin is composed of a copper core bonded with a nickel outer layer, giving it a silvery appearance when minted. It weighs precisely 2,268 grams, has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters, and a thickness of approximately 1.35 millimeters. The reeded edge gives it a sharp, professional finish, and the portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse and the torch with olive and oak branches on the reverse make it one of the most recognizable American coins ever created. But what makes this specific dime extraordinary is what time did to it. Some 1989p Roosevelt dimes developed deep, dark, gray toning across the front and back, creating a dramatic and mysterious appearance. This shade is not ordinary damage. It is a powerful visual signature of age, storage environment, and chemical reactions that cannot be duplicated by modern minting. In the collector world, such natural toning can turn an ordinary coin into a unique masterpiece that exists only once in history. The rarity of this coin comes from survival and condition. While millions were minted, almost none survived, untouched with this dark grey toning in almost fine condition. Many were cleaned, damaged, or lost in circulation. But the few that remain untouched are now seen as hidden treasures, and collectors are competing aggressively to secure them. Modern toned coins are becoming one of the fastest-growing segments in the numismatic world because they represent individuality. No two coins look exactly the same. What makes this coin emotionally shocking is how easily people are losing it. This dime could be inside a bankroll, in a coin jar, in a forgotten drawer, or mixed with everyday change. People are spending this coin without knowing they are releasing a silent fortune back into circulation. This is why this coin feels like a buried treasure in plain sight, because it literally hides among ordinary money. Now prepare yourself for the revelation that turns this small coin into a massive treasure story. The current market value of this 1,989p Roosevelt dime in almost fine condition with dark grey toning is around $163,000. And yes, this price is absolutely current in today's high-end collector and auction market. This is not fiction. This is not imagination. This is real hidden wealth moving quietly through everyday life. Holding this dime can feel like holding a powerful treasure, a compact vault of money that most people would never recognize. Experts say demand is increasing day by day, and waiting could push this coin into even higher territory. This is the kind of coin that can transform a forgotten piece of change into a legendary discovery. For collectors, the most important advice is protection. Never clean the coin, never polish the surface, and never try to remove the toning. Store it in a protective holder, keep it away from humidity and extreme temperatures, and handle it only by the edges. Professional grading and authentication can elevate this coin into elite auction status and make it highly desirable to serious investors. In conclusion, the 1,989p Roosevelt dime proves that time itself can create treasures. The dark grey shade is not a flaw. It is history written in metal, a signature of rarity, and a symbol of hidden wealth. This coin shows that fortune can be disguised as ordinary change, waiting for someone with knowledge to recognize it. And we are only halfway through the list. The next coin is even more powerful, even more mysterious, and even more valuable than you can imagine. Stay with USA Coin Reveal, because we bring freshly updated treasure discoveries every day, and the next dime you touch could be your own secret fortune. Coin number 4. Super rare USA Roosevelt dime, 1960, no mint mark. The year 1960 was a powerful era in American history. The nation was rising, the economy was expanding, and the U.S. Mint was producing millions of coins to fuel daily life. But within that massive production, a quiet miracle was created. Roosevelt Dimes with no mint mark struck in Philadelphia, carrying a hidden story that most Americans never realized was forming in their pockets. This Roosevelt dime belongs to the legendary early silver era of U.S. coinage, a time when dimes were made of real precious metal and carried intrinsic value beyond their face value. People used these coins for everyday purchases, unaware that some would one day become treasures hunted by elite collectors around the world. This 1960 Roosevelt dime is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving it a rich, historic metallic identity that modern coins can never replicate. It weighs 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 17.9 millimeters and a thickness of approximately 1.35 millimeters. The reeded edge, the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt and the torch flanked by olive and oak branches make it a masterpiece of American numismatic art. But what makes this specific coin legendary is its transformation over time. Some 1,960 Roosevelt Dimes developed an original black and brown layered patina on both the front and back. This is not damage, and it is not artificial. This is natural aging that took decades to form, creating a deep, mysterious surface that collectors describe as historical skin. This layer is proof that the coin lived through time, survived storage, circulation, and history itself. In the collector world, untouched original patina can elevate a coin into a rare artifact, a museum-like treasure that can never be recreated. The rarity of this coin is rooted in survival and purity. While millions were minted, most were melted, cleaned, damaged, or lost when silver prices rose. Surviving coins with original surfaces in almost fine condition are becoming extremely rare, and demand is exploding among collectors who want authentic, untouched silver-era coins. Investors are now treating early Roosevelt Dimes as physical wealth, not just collectibles, and competition is intense. What makes this coin emotionally shocking is how many people accidentally lost it. Families spent these coins decades ago, tossed them into jars, or exchanged them without knowing they were releasing real silver treasure into the world. Even today, some people still find them in inherited collections, old drawers, or forgotten bank rolls. This coin is a hidden treasure that slipped through history unnoticed. Now listen closely, because this is where the story becomes unbelievable. The current market value of this 1,960 Roosevelt dime with no mint mark in almost fine condition with original black-brown layer is around $172,000. And yes, this price is absolutely current in today's elite collector and auction market. This is not imagination. This is real silent wealth hiding in a tiny silver disc. Holding this coin can feel like holding a historical fortune, a powerful treasure that connects you to America's silver era and modern collector wealth at the same time. Experts say demand is rising every year, and waiting could turn this coin into an even bigger treasure in the future. This is the kind of coin that makes people feel like they discovered buried wealth inside their own pocket. For collectors, preservation is everything. Never clean the coin, never polish it, and never remove the original patina, because that layer is part of its identity and value. Store it in an airtight holder, avoid moisture, and handle only by the edges. Professional grading and authentication can elevate this coin into elite auction territory and make it irresistible to serious collectors and investors. In conclusion, the 1,960 Roosevelt dime proves that true treasure is sometimes disguised as ordinary change. The black-brown original layer is not dirt. It is history, rarity, and authenticity fused into metal. This coin is a symbol of America's silver heritage and a reminder that fortune can hide in the smallest, most overlooked places. And this is not the end. The final coin on our list is the most shocking, the most mysterious, and the most powerful Roosevelt dime you will ever hear about. Stay with USA Coin Reveal because we bring freshly updated hidden treasure discoveries every day, and your next coin could be a legendary fortune waiting to be revealed. Coin number 5, USA Roosevelt Dime, 1956, no mint mark. The year 1956, a decade of post-war America full of progress, change, and growth. People carried dimes without a second thought, using them for everyday purchases. But among the millions that circulated, a few extraordinary Roosevelt dimes quietly survived, transforming into hidden treasures that collectors today would fight fiercely to acquire. This is one of those rare coins. The 1956 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark is a shining example of history, artistry, and hidden wealth wrapped into a tiny disc of silver. Its front and back surfaces carry an original brown-black rust layer, a natural patina that gives the coin a rich, mysterious beauty that modern coins can never replicate. This is not damage. This is time and history leaving a fingerprint on a coin that few have ever preserved. Made of 90% silver and 10% copper, this dime weighs 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 17.91 millimeters and a thickness of 1.35 millimeters. The iconic portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt graces the obverse, while the torch, olive, and oak branches shine on the reverse. But what truly sets this coin apart is the way its original rusted layer transforms light, giving it a haunting, almost magical visual appeal. No other dime tells its story quite like this one. The rarity of this coin is staggering. While millions were minted in 1956, very few survived in almost fine condition with this original brown-black rust layer intact. Most were polished, circulated heavily, or melted down during silver price surges, making surviving examples exceedingly rare. Serious collectors and investors now consider these coins as elite treasure, hidden right in plain sight, with demand surging every year. What makes this coin even more astonishing is how easily people accidentally lose it. Families have held these coins for decades, forgotten them in drawers, jars, or inherited boxes, not realizing they were holding what could literally be life-changing wealth. This is the beauty and the mystery of hidden treasure. It can be in your pocket right now, waiting to reveal its fortune. And now, the reveal you've been waiting for. The current market value of this 1956 Roosevelt dime without mint mark, in almost fine condition, with its original brown-black rust layer, is around $139,000. And yes, this price is absolutely current in today's collector and auction market. This is not fantasy. This is real, tangible wealth hiding in a coin small enough to fit in your hand, yet powerful enough to feel like a hidden vault of money. Experts say the value is steadily increasing, and with time, coins like this will only become more coveted, more rare, and more legendary. This is the kind of hidden treasure that makes ordinary people feel like they've discovered a fortune overnight. For collectors, the key to unlocking its full potential is careful preservation. Never clean the coin, never polish it, and never tamper with its surface. Protect its original patina in a high-quality coin holder, keep it away from moisture, and handle it only by the edges. Certification from a professional grading service can elevate this coin into elite auction status, multiplying its perceived value and credibility among serious investors. In conclusion, the 1956 Roosevelt dime proves that true treasure doesn't always come in gold bars or vaults. Sometimes it hides in small, overlooked coins, carrying history, beauty, and hidden wealth together in one tiny silver circle. This coin is not just a collectible, it is a story, a piece of America, and a silent fortune waiting to be discovered. With this, we conclude our list of the top 5 most valuable Roosevelt dimes in the world. Each of these coins tells a story, each is a hidden treasure, and each has the potential to make ordinary people feel like they are holding legendary wealth in their hands. Stay tuned to USA Coin Reveal, because we bring freshly updated discoveries every single day. You never know, your next pocket change might just be your next fortune waiting to be uncovered.